Well, hello, wonderful educators. I want to talk to you today about something that is near and dear to my heart, very personal. And I understand the struggle that some of you all are going through this time of year. Because the holidays aren't always joyful for everyone. For some people, including myself, it is really a challenging time. You are trying to balance or you're trying to deal with grief and loss, as well as joyful times and spending time with your family. So while some of us are celebrating, several of us are hurting. And I want to talk to you today about how to be intentional in taking care of yourself when you're dealing with grief during the holiday season. So if you're carrying grief right now, your feelings are valid, and just know that you're not alone. Let's talk about it. Hey, wonderful educators. It's JL Waters, your Oasis mentor here, and welcome to Oasis for Teachers. We are helping teachers to become whole educators through intentional self-care, nurturing their body, mind, spirit, finances, and relationships. For more resources on how to overcome burnout and to thrive in education and in every area of your life, go to oasisedservices.com. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel. And hey, share this video with an educator that needs to hear this message today. I bet you know someone who has lost someone and they are struggling this holiday season. All right, so let's talk about some things that you can do over the holidays to just help you through this grieving process. There are videos on this channel about grief. I interviewed a grief counselor. That was an incredible interview, where she actually was a teacher at one time and then a counselor in the school system. She is now a grief counselor. And she just gave so many different tips on how to help your students with grief, how you yourself can handle grief. I'm going to give you some of those tips today as well. But I highly recommend that you go back and you listen to that interview. It is powerful and it is life-changing. I will put the link in the description below. So back in 2023, my mom passed away suddenly, and it was one of the most challenging things that I've ever faced in my life. And there have been some doozies, a lot. But grief just hits you hard. It's a shock to your body. You're going through all of these different emotions. It is just devastating. And to lose someone, it's never the same. It is absolutely never the same. And it's certain times of the year that you're reminded of how much you miss them, and you're reminded of that absence in your life. And the holidays, whoo, y'all, you can really feel it, y'all. Y'all hear that Southern? I am from Georgia. Anywho, but just not having my mom here for holidays, especially Thanksgiving, not having her in the kitchen, it is so challenging this time of year. And it's just certain times I'm literally just crying because I miss her that much. You know, both of my daughters graduate from college. One graduated last weekend, one is graduating the next weekend. Yeah, having two girls graduate like the same time is incredible. But I'm wishing my mom could be there. I'm wishing she could watch my Oasis videos. I'm wishing she could wear my merchandise. And she says, Jamina, I love your Oasis videos. You know, she passed away before I launched Oasis, before I started the company and started the YouTube channel. So she never got to see me do these things. And I think, and you'll understand what I'm saying, when you lose someone, all those milestones, and every time something amazing happens, you want them to be proud of you, and you just think, wow, I wish they were here to see this. So I think the holidays are a time that really remind you of that. And then I lost my dad in July of this year. So it's very challenging to not have any parents that are living. But I want to give you some tips that you can use to help you during this time of year if you're dealing with grief. And it also, these are things that help me as well. So here we go. Tip number one. I want you to just give yourself permission to feel. I think it is incredibly important to let yourself feel the things. That was one of the reasons why in 2023, I talk about this so much. I had that major breakdown in burnout by the end of 2023 because I didn't let myself truly feel everything that I should have let myself feel with my mom. I tried to be strong. I tried to push through. But we've talked before about the body keeps the score. And if it is overwhelming, if it is too much for your mental or for your mind, your body will store that grief and that stress in your body, and it will manifest as something. So please take time to feel. If you need to talk it out, there are wonderful counselors out there, therapists. I started seeing a grief counselor, the one I interviewed, and she has been incredible for me and my healing. Talk to someone, journal, listen to podcasts, all of those things. Take time, read books, read audiobooks, or listen to audiobooks. These are things that you can do to just let yourself feel. And one thing that I loved about listening to podcasts about grief or talking to other people about grief is to know, like, I'm not crazy. I'm not alone. Everybody's going through this process, and it is not easy, but it's so helpful to just feel the feelings, let yourself feel, and to talk about it. So however your emotions show up, just let yourself feel it, because it can be a variety of things. You could be angry, you could be sad, you could be numb. So just whatever you're feeling, let yourself feel it. Tip number 2, I want you to create healthy boundaries. So it's okay to say no to the events that you don't want to attend. It's okay to leave early or not show up at all. And you want to choose spaces where your heart feels loved and safe. You don't want to be around people who are draining your energy, who are filled with drama and negativity. You want to be around people that make you feel safe and loved. Just create that boundary. If it's drama, just say no. All right, here's tip number 3. I want you to just find small moments of peace. So this could be a quiet walk. It could be your prayer time. It could be meditation. It could be lighting a candle for the person that you're missing. It could be listening to a song that makes you feel comfort or happiness, or whatever it is, a simple ritual, routine, something that makes you feel joy or calm or takes away that heaviness of the grief. Tip number 4, let people support you. You know, there are so many people that love you. Yes, your loved one is gone, but there are still people here. God has put people in your life who will be there for you. So reach out to them. Don't think that you have to do this alone, because grief can make you feel like you're alone or that you want to isolate yourself, but you're not alone. Reach out to people. If people reach out to you, accept the help. Let your community be a part of your healing. And tip number 5, be kind to your body. Listen, grief is exhausting physically and mentally. So I want you to be intentional about taking care of your body. So you're going to want to make sure you're getting plenty of rest. Make sure you're hydrating, you're getting plenty of water. You want to move your body, even if it is just 5, 10, 15 minutes a day. Take a walk, stretch, do yoga, do something to move your body. Make sure that you're eating consistently. Because I know sometimes when we're grieving, we have a tendency to not eat. Make sure that you're nourishing your body. So I want you to give yourself that same care that you would give to your students or to someone else that you love. So if this season is feeling heavy, just know there is no calendar when it comes to grief. There is no timeline when it comes to grief. There is no book or magic bullet or any specific thing that is going to take that pain away, that's going to make it easier. It just takes time and it takes intention. So grief doesn't mean you're broken. It just means that you loved deeply and you love deeply. So I want you to make sure this holiday season that you are intentional to take care of your heart, protect your peace. And remember, you're not alone. We're here for you in the Oasis.